My first question is, do you think that the distance that the two countries, the Chinese and the Americans governments, they were witnessing for last maybe many months since Mr. Trump took over as the president of United States of America, the trade war that we have been witnessing, do you think that it is going to be subsidized and they're going to have once again the same cordial trade relations between the two nations?
Well, actually, if you look at US-China relations, especially trade relations, it's actually started from Trump's first term. So it's actually a long time. But it's really reflect a structural, difference or even competition between US and China. And of course, when China began to rise, and of course, US began to some extent to try to curb or contain. So that's the reason, especially under Trump administration, I think this trade war really escalated, especially if you look at nowadays. Well, I think especially during his second term, people began to use trade war to describe the relationship between China and the United States. So that's why you can imagine, as I said, this is a structure problem. You cannot solve easily, but you can, I would say, temporarily suspend it. As you can see, the dialogue or meeting occurred in South Korea this time, and the two countries agreed to, suspend their tariff and rare earth control. So I think it's a long process of negotiation, and of course, both countries are waiting for a long-term solution in the future.
We were witnessing that Mr. President Trump was quite, he was very happy and he was more looking like a hopeful. But the body language of President Xi was quite composed. He was quite composed. He didn't say, too much over there. I mean, in front of the media. So, what's your assessment?
Well, of course, President Trump is more like a transactional president and always, call himself as the deal maker. So that means he actually got some deal. As we know that, for example, Chinese TikTok now basically is under US control. And of course, also Chinese promised to lose control on rare earths, which also I think make US happy, especially President Trump's close associate. So that's why I think from this meeting, you can definitely say President Trump and the US, they really,